Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Outer Wilds. Man, I am thoroughly enjoying this game. Very, very different from anything I've played before. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. In the last episode, we went to the Hourglass Twins. We found out that's what they're actually called. I've been calling it the Ash Twins this whole time. We took a bit of a wander about on Ash Twin a bit aimlessly. We found some data logs. We found out that there was some kind of a factory or a plant called the High Energy Plant or something like that. We're not quite sure what that is. We found out there's a place called the Sunder City, which has an entrance to this high energy lab, I think is the correct word. But I think the way to do that is to land on Ember Twin early when there isn't much sand, follow that path to get into the lab, and then head towards Ash Twin much later on once most of the sand has been vacuumed off Ash Twin. So I think we didn't really know, we kind of screwed that up a bit, but I also feel like we've got a bit more exploring to do of some of the other planets. I really want to go back to Brittle Hollow, but I think we've been pretty much, we've been to pretty much every planet except for Giant's Deep and the asteroid and that strange station that's rotating or orbiting really close to the sun. So I think in this episode I'm going to start off by heading to Giant's Deep, and then we'll start exploring some of the other planets in more depth. Okay, let's get it on. And we're back. It's good old Slate, faithfully tending the fire for all eternity. Yeah, so Giant's Deep also has that space station we keep seeing at the beginning that explodes every time. So let's head on over and see what we can see. So let's start, I think, by looking at this space station. Maybe we can land on it, investigate it a little bit more. Try not to crash into it. So here it comes. Yeah, definitely. Can we match? Yeah, let's try match velocity. There we go. Okay, yeah, so there are things... Oh, what? Something just emerged from the water. It's covered in brambles. Probably from dark bramble, I would assume. Is that gonna like tractor beam us in, maybe? So I think as soon as yeah, we can maybe land here. Let's see. Yeah. This is a airlock. Another tricky puzzle solved. Man, what is this? Match velocity, there we go. Control module. It's going to take us back outside. Let's see. Okay, we're in. Whoa. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. So those look like the things we saw at the teleport platforms. What do we got here? Have we got gravity? What is this? It's moving. Is this a liquid? Seems so. Okay, we've got gravity crystals, which is great. Oh man, look at that. Got brittle hollow. That looks like timber hearth. This is cool. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, the interesting stuff is up here. This is cool. What are these kind of tubes? Is that for the probe, maybe? We've got a launch module, projection stone. Interesting. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, so this stuff on the floor is what we saw up there. It doesn't look like... Okay, so maybe this entire structure is the launch module, because we're being shown exactly the same place. Oh no, wait. It looks the same, but it isn't, because all the trees are dead. So is this maybe what we just saw? Is that maybe one of the other rooms that we can't get into? Could be. There's another stone here. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. Okay, cool. Let's check this out. Let's just put that on the floor. What are those red flashing lights? This is so cool, man. Feels like we're gonna crash into Giant's Deep at any second, but don't think so. Let's put that down. Okay, so we're on Giant's Deep. This looks like we're deep under the water. This gives me very Subnautica vibes. I think these guys, the developers, have definitely played a lot of Subnautica. But it's weird, that's where I put the projection stone. Why is it showing it? Why am I seeing it? It's weird. There's a scroll wall. Let's see what we can see. Okay, we've got Cassava again. I have bad news. Avens is new. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. The orbital probe cannon, is that what we're standing on? Or the station that we're on? Avens says, I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. What? Locomotive limb. Cassava, tell Privet and Mallow is also new, tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. This looks important. Cassava says, I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. Avens says, an update. Mallow and I will join you, and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Idea may feel responsible. Okay, we've got a bunch of new characters here. They were probably stationed around Giant's Deep, maybe. Let's put that there. Maybe there's something with the launch module. So Evan says, Mallow, my better 50%. Mallow, my better 50%. Okay, so Mallow and Evans are a unit. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. Okay. Okay, so the cannon had something to do with finding the eye of the universe. So Mallow responds, the thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Okay, so these are maybe descendants of some of the other characters we've met. So they were here for quite some time. I suppose they would be. Built a lot of stuff. Evan says, Cassava tells me he and the construction... Oh, this is the first time we've seen a he used in a sentence. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go above. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew. Mallow responds, I see. Am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? Then Evans says, I can't posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Evans also says, giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Mallow says, yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay, so maybe that probe we see fire off right at the beginning is something to do with finding the eye. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I think we've seen pretty much everything we can see. What? Okay, look at this. What? Ah, okay. Okay, I think I'm starting to piece something together. So this is this Ash Twin? Yeah, this is Ash Twin. I see. Okay, so just that red light freaking me out. Okay, so this is my theory. They built something on Ember Twin, which is feeding energy to Ash Twin and somehow consuming all the sand for some reason. So Ember Twin is feeding Ash Twin energy. Ash Twin is then feeding energy to this station, the cannon. And that had something to do with finding the eye of the universe. Okay, okay. We're finding things out. Not sure I fully understand everything just yet, but that's a juicy tidbit right there. What does this say? 17 minutes, 16 seconds ago, request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. Huh. So as we wake up, Ash Twin is sending a signal to the cannon to launch the probe, and they sort of give it all the power they can, Captain, and that makes the station explode. Maybe. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory. Yeah, because the trajectory, it's a difficult word to say, trajectory seems to be different every time we wake up. Cannon aligned with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. So maybe this whole Groundhog Day time loop was created by the Nemayans so that they could try this again and again, over and over, with randomly selected trajectories. Huh. Okay, what else have we got? What else have we got? Okay, so this is the cannon. Yeah, see, it fires the probe and then explodes. Not sure if I'm supposed to be reading this top down, I suppose. Begin launch log, orbital probe cannon. Launch request received. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Probe tracking module. We saw a label somewhere. Somewhere on the station is a probe tracking module. Warning, orbital probe cannon, structure compromised during launch, damage to multiple modules detected. Okay, so maybe the explosion destroyed the tracking module? We don't know, we don't know. So maybe that's that room that we can't get into. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of the station. Orbital probe cannon damage report. Severe structural stress detected. Accessing damage to modules. Control module intact. No structural damage. Launch module viewport window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum of space. Probe tracking module missing. There we go. So maybe it's one of the other pieces floating around out here. Ooh, it looks like we're about to go supernova as well. This has been a great find, though. This has been... oh, crap. This has been a great find. Okay, so we're learning things. Let's head back out. Okay, 50% fuel remaining. I should have grabbed some more, but I think... ah, damn it. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. See the blue reflection on all the bits around the quantum moon. Okay, we're just drifting off into space, but that's fine. Take me, I am willing. Oof. I mean, that's gotta hurt, like, every time. We found out quite a bit. Okay, so we kind of know what... I think we know what the Ash Twin Project is now. It's basically powering the cannon, and it provides so much power that the station actually explodes. Yeah, see, there it goes. Very slowly this time. It's going very slowly this time. I think let's head straight back there. Jeez, man, this story has so much depth. I know I'm gushing about this game a lot, but I'm really impressed. Perfect landing. Okay, yeah, put on your spacesuit. Put on your spacesuit. There we go. There we go. Now I can't remember, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. See if we can check it out. Okay, yeah, see, this is where we astral projected into from the other room. And we're down. Okay, so there's no oxygen in here, so we're going to have to be quick. Probe tracking module. There we go. Let's see what people have to say about this. So Mallow says, imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. Privet says, I am honored and terrified. Because we still don't know what the eye of the universe is, or why they were looking for it. So Privet says, you won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? We know the answer to that one. Mallow. Naughty bugger. Mallow says, fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? It looks like a lot of effort went into building this place, so Privet says, I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, yeah. Privet's level-headed. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Okay, so I think we'll be able to astral project into the probe tracking module. Let's check it out. What? Okay, so there's another one of these statues. Where are we? What is that? What? I just now noticed the outside. Like, is this... Oh, this is maybe underwater? I remember we found the jellyfish on Dark Bramble, and they spoke about electricity, so maybe... And I wish I could use my stereoscope, because there's definitely something over there. Okay, so the probe tracking module crashed into Giant's Deep, so I guess that's where we headed next. I'm not sure how we'll find it. I suppose we'll find out soon. I'm probably running out of oxygen. What are you? Cannon control module. So this is Evans again. Mallow, my better 50% cassava is sending the letter soon. I think we've read this. Alright, let's get out of here. I'm worried about oxygen. Is there anything on the roof? No. It's all destroyed. Where's the crack? There it is. So, I think the only thing to do now is to head on down. Let's head on down into the depths. Okay, let's lock on. Match velocity. Velocity matched. Let's back out a bit. Okay. I see electricity or lightning. Oh jeez, let's not... What? 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 What is happening? Oh my god. Are we underwater right now? I think so. Whoa, what? What? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, I think this is actually, we're in atmosphere. I thought it was... I thought this whole thing was water. Maybe it is. We're in serious trouble though. That was exciting. Let's try and match the velocity if we can. Maybe we can't anymore because we took so much damage. I think we're gonna have to do some quick repairs. Yeah, exit ship to repair autopilot damaged, cockpit damaged. We are in a bad way. Okay, so this is the first time we've actually had to repair our ship. I suppose there's a first for everything. Let's see, can I repair you? Let's match velocity. No. And this is so tricky. This is way harder than the zero G cave. I'll tell you that much. Okay, let's autopilot repaired. That's our scout launcher. That's actually the first time we've actually seen it up close. Is that the only damage? It seems like it. Seems like it. Okay, let's try that again. Let's get some fuel. Wow, that was that happened very, very quickly. All right. Things seem to pop out and pop back in quite regularly. God, here comes the space station. Let's see if we can do that again, but a little bit slower this time. It looks like we can land here. Let's do that. We can get our bearings. And these tornadoes are very cool. Terrifying, but very cool. Very cool indeed. And we've got trees, always good. Can't really see much from here. So this is definitely atmosphere. Okay, so I thought the entire planet was made of water. But it's just the atmosphere. It's like a perpetual storm. Very, very cool. that you? Mallow? Could be. Okay, we've got a tornado symbol. Got another tornado symbol. Can we... No, it's not a button. We have a scroll just kind of lying here. I don't see... Oh, there we go. Whoa. What is that? It looks like some kind of a dock for boats, maybe. Maybe submarines. And we can maybe get in over there. A cool model of the cannon. Back in its glory days when it wasn't in a million pieces. Alright, let's see what the scroll has to say. Cassava again. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant's Deep for assembly. Okay, so they built it in a similar way that we built the International Space Station, I guess, on Earth. So Cassava continues, to all my friends here at the construction yard. So this is the construction yard. My gratitude for your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Okay. Okay, so this was some kind of a construction yard where they built the modules for the cannon. This is Daz now. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. So Daz and Cassava reunit. Cassava responds, if I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Okay. He's got a hard exterior, old Cassava, but he's all soft and gooey on the inside. This is also Cassava. Our next step will be to send a privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. Okay. So that is what crash landed here on Giant's Deep. This is Daz again. If I know my brother, Avens, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried the cannon would break under the strain. The worries were not unfounded, Daz. Daz continues, I propose we give Avens and Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. So they somehow circumvented the settings. So we've got Cassava and Daz. And Avens and Mallow. Okay. So they overcharged the cannon and it exploded in a spectacular fashion. So we know this now. What? Okay. What? Oh, these walls just... So there's no crystals, these walls are just automatically... You can just walk on them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that's creepy. Oh, there's things in there. I know there are. Oh man. Such a wuss. I know there's some tentacled creature down there. We found that out right in the beginning. So we got more. I suppose this is just in case you came here immediately, straight away. Just kind of giving you clues. Man, these tornadoes. Oh god, is it coming this way? Oh god. What? 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 Oh my god, we've been sucked into space. This entire station is in space. What? So this is like a... Okay, so this is what we saw, like, coming in and out of the atmosphere. Oh god, now we're... Oh god, my legs, my legs! Ah! Okay. Okay, wow. Wow. So we shouldn't hang around for too long on that construction yard. And they could have thrown down an anchor or something, I mean... Okay, I think one more visit. Let's do one more visit. Giant's Deep is fascinating. Slate, again, man, you are missing out. You are missing out, buddy. I suppose that's the very first thing they kind of point you to, and it's the last thing I've actually visited. That was quite thrilling. Let's head back there. Let's head back. Spacesuit. Buckle up. Oh, let's go. Man, so that entire construction yard just gets like sucked out into space and then like falls back incredibly violently. So if we see a tornado coming, we gotta run. Like, we gotta run immediately. But I mean, our shuttle is going to be attached to it, so we're going to be screwed. Unless we're supposed to explore the deep without the shuttle. Maybe the shuttle can't function in the water, is my thinking. Let's try not to crash. And this is my new favorite planet. Got here. Ah, okay, so this is, I think this is Gabbro's, that's Gabbro's shuttle. We know that Gabbro came here. Yeah, there it is. No, this is something different. This is something different. Okay, we're going to investigate this, I've decided. This is the new thing. It's hard to stay on track in this game. I keep throwing these amazing things at you, but... Ah, okay, so I see ghost matter. I see ghost matter. How are we supposed to... how are we supposed to navigate that? Deftly? Can we just kind of skirt it? Yeah. Oof, this is... Oh god, oh god, oh god, it hurts. And I messed it up immediately. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, I don't like it. I really don't like deep water. I really don't like it. Don't like it. Let's get out. Let's get out. And, oh god. We're gonna have to go down there at some point. I have to stop being such a baby. I don't know if you guys have ever been sailing in deep water. It is freaky. It is freaky going for a swim. Let's slowly make our way. Okay, so that's a few more jellyfish. There's a giant one and a smaller one. We can put that away. Yeah, we know there's ghost matter. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this. Probably not. Yeah, we really don't get much height. There's a ton of gravity here or something. We really can't jump very high. So I don't know if this is such a good idea. There might be a way for us to circumnavigate ghost matter later on. God. It's not affecting us. We're okay. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, there seems to be a ton of gravity here or something, because we are moving really, really slowly. Oh god, okay, there's the ghost matter. Okay. There's the ghost matter. It's weird, it just doesn't kick in. I suppose maybe our spacesuit gives us a certain amount of protection. And then it just gets overwhelmed, maybe. Yeah, I think I see Gabbro. What's going on, buddy? Let's go say hi. If we have time. Perfect landing. Gabbro? There you are, buddy. You're just chilling here, man. It's dangerous. Like, how are you surviving these epic falls? Like, what's the deal, man? Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? Yeah. So, hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. Yeah, man. Like, I thought I was the only one. Amazing. What about you? Have you died lately, or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop, man. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, a time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Yeah, I think so. Heh, right back at you. I suppose we're kind of invincible. Oh god, ship log updated. What? Okay, are we gonna die? Probably. Like, let's see, if we stand on the rock, like, it's like, Gabbro is just chilling, he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. I think so. That's hilarious though. No, we're okay. Okay. We're actually fine. Like I was saying, Gabbro, we keep dying repeatedly. Okay, now we're sinking. Have you ever watched a cyclone for so long it started to hypnotize you? I'm telling you, they'll put you in a trance if you stare at them too long. Okay, we're sinking. How's space treating you? I found something? Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that cannon's breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure it out? Why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. I'm not surprised the Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Yeah, we've noticed that as well. Okay, so it seems like you're supposed to come back to these various travelers when you've found something, or we just found it out before we met Gabbro. What are you doing out here? Well, what are any of us doing out here, really? I suppose that's a good answer. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out here exploring our solar system, same as you. But I tell you what, outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet, peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts my little island, paradise, clean out of the water. Then, less peaceful. But yeah, just is so funny. He just doesn't care. He just kind of floats around, carries on playing his trumpet flute thing. His oot? Is it an oot, maybe? Where should I explore on Giant's Deep? Here's something you might like. At the start of every time loop, I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. At the start of every loop, yeah, I think that's the cannon. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? Have you been to Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing it as it's the island where I found the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach on Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. I give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Gabbro relaxation scale. If you feel like checking out Statue Island, it's the one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. You'll see. Yeah, what is up with this planet? Haha, I know, right? Oh, you meant like tell you more about it? I got you. Well, Giant's Deep is massive, and mostly water. No surprises there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sinking below it. Seriously, I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. Well, we know Feldspar made it. The intrepid explorer. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. I think we went to that one. You've seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. They'll toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip, if you get picked up, try to land in water, less likely to kill you. Okay, pro tip. I suppose if you're on a hammock, that also helps. Where's your ship? I think we saw his ship just kind of floating around. That's a good question. Yeah, it's out there. It's out there, man. It's definitely on this planet somewhere. I mean, unless a cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess. Yeah, that would be pretty nuts. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Okay. So let's try and hit the water. Let's try and hit the water. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so that current keeps the islands floating as well. It seems a little odd that a giant rock would float. Yeah, okay, so we've exhausted all the dialogue options with Cavro. You're cool, man. I like your chilled vibe. Like nothing stresses you out. Got all your supplies. Catch you later, man. Yeah, you really can't jump on this planet. I suppose you have to wait to get flung into space. But still doesn't explain how you don't land without breaking both your legs, you know? We got your little cushion. We can refuel. Let's roast a marshmallow. We've been through some stuff. Let's just take a moment here. Let's just roast this marshmallow. I like them burnt. Extinguish. Eat. And we're done. I feel better. I feel better already. Ow. So it feels like this... We're gonna find a way at some point to get across the ghost matter. Because the game's way of kind of adding a bit of progression, like blocking you off. Let's go find another island. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. We're good. These islands kind of move around, so it's difficult. There we go. Let's go back here. We never fully explored this section. Let's head across. Up there. Don't think so. Oh, it's creepy. Ugh. Oof, okay, we're fine. I think we're going supernova very soon. It seems like whenever this music starts to play, our time is running out. See if we can see something quickly before it happens. Okay, we've got little hollow projection stone, that's fine. We've been there. Anything down here? There might be some more dialogue options. Yeah, here it comes. Like clockwork. Oof. It's got a sting. It's got a sting. Here it comes. Here it comes. What is this? Nothing. And we're dead. Man, Giant's Deep is awesome. It's very cool. We still need to invest. It has a moon. I'm not sure if there's anything on it. Like from what I've seen, we've only really seen it from quite a way away. It doesn't seem to have anything on it, but I'm pretty sure it does. It might just be there for the tides. Though there don't really seem to be tides on Giant's Deep. Alright guys, that's where we're going to call the episode. Thanks so much for coming with me on this journey. That was a lot of fun. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button. It really helps me out. Someone like me just kind of starting out. And if you want to be notified of when I upload the next video, hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.